There we go. Okay, y'all. We are back. Okay, MRX Files. We hear y'all. And I got the mic on. What you doing?
Okay, fine.
Maybe that's wrong. My mic's on there. Let me speak into it. Okay, y'all. So we back 2026 MRX Files. We're here still in the great state of Georgia. We're down in Douglasville. We're at the Blue Rose, like we told y'all yesterday. So once again, y'all know I'm your girl, Mika my aunt. Okay, up and coming nurse practitioner. Yeah, I'm still in school. I know y'all tired of hearing it, but it's the facts. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, bear with me. Okay.
And my name is Tasha Griffin. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I currently own a business called TPMS, which stands for Tasha Professional Medical Services. It's located in downtown Orlando, and yeah, this is FemRx is it's not a new venture
No,
at all.
we back though, y'all.
We
And
back.
we up in 2026. And let me tell you what we're talking about today. So today we talking. Well, y'all know we always talking about women. That's just what we do. Those are the facts. But today we're talking about 2026 being the year of the woman, honey. And no more explaining, right? We're gonna stop explaining and we're gonna start living. So we're talking about basically a women's health reset for 2026 and how we're gonna go about doing that, right? Women, because we have to sometimes we got to put ourselves first. I know it's hard. And a lot of times women don't do that because we got kids, we got husbands, we got families, and we're trying to do everything for everybody. But at the end of the day, 2026, we're doing the women's health reset so we can focus a little bit more on ourselves and get our own health together because we can't help nobody else if we can't help ourselves, right? Okay. And we got a couple of guests today, don't we?
Yeah, so we do have a lovely guest today. She's a business owner as well. She lives in Douglasville, Georgia, and she owns a concierge medical business. So we're gonna have her come on board, give us information about how she contributes to the community, and all about the women. So she treats both men and women, kids as well. But the focus today will be on women.
Exactly. So what are we talking about today? This conversation, like we said, is all about women's health and the research.
So the people can hear you on Facebook.
Oh, okay. She want me to speak up so the people so everybody can hear me. I mean, I never thought I had a soft voice, but I guess I do. So I'm gonna do my best to speak a little bit louder, y'all.
It's sultry.
It's sultry. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna take sultry.
Yes,
I accept
sultry.
that.
Yes.
So my sultry voice, honey, I have to speak a little bit louder to make sure all the people can hear me. Okay. All right. So what are we getting into? What are our core goals for that we're covering for 2026 for women's health? We're going over the nervous system.
Yes. When it comes to recharging, realignment,
Mhm.
okay, it's all about the revelations for me this year. And when it comes to that, it's also about rewiring your nervous system
Mhm.
because due to listen, you can call it childhood trauma, you can call it relationship trauma, you can whatever you want to put a label on it. A lot of us women, especially entrepreneurs, we need our nervous system rewired.
Exactly.
Okay, because what we used to do back in the day helped us get here, but now we want to move forward, right? So a lot of times we use our past to push us forward so that we can go ahead and be successful. Now that we're here,
Right.
if we need to go to the next level, elevation requires rewiring.
Exactly.
So that's all involved in mental health.
Exactly.
So mental health, spiritual health, and physical health.
Right. For me, let me tell you, it's about stress reduction. Because I'm a student. Okay. Okay. Your girl is a student. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all again, I don't care. I'm a student, I'm stressed out. Do you hear me? The level of stress is ridiculous. And we know stress can kill. So it's quite important for us to be able to manage stress. Having stress management, what is it? Skills in your toolbox are highly important. So for me, this year, I promise, it's about reducing the stress and making sure I have mental clarity because my mind gets very clouded with so much stress. So that's number one on my book right now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
The stress can cause heart palpitations, can cause panic attacks,
and I've had
leads to
those.
anxiety.
I've had that.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, especially during menopause and perimenopause.
I got that too.
It don't take nothing for us to go through some anxiety that normally we'd be like, oh, you can brush it off. But now it's like we try every little thing just puts us on edge. You know what I'm saying? So yes.
And so much stress really do put you in survivor mode.
Yes.
You just trying to literally get through the day. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get to work, get home from work, manage these kids. What you got to do? Cook. You got to help with homework. You got to do bedtime stories, because what we're trying to do, we're trying to be great at our job and great at what we love to do. And then we also trying to be great parents. We're trying to be great moms. And
if you're married, you gotta do bedtime stories to your husband.
too. Yeah, he need a
Bedtime stories.
story.
Mm-hmm.
You better bedtime
Yeah.
that man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we bedtime story and everything. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's you get in survival mode. You just get to the point where you just doing the same thing over and over and over. It becomes, it's the monotony of it all. But survival mode is where I don't want to be.
Yes.
I want to be living, honey, not just surviving.
Right.
And that's one of the goals for 2026, honey. We want to be living.
Okay, so before we get started, let's tell the people where we're at again.
We're at the Blue Rose in Douglasville, Georgia. We was here yesterday. We did a little mini on it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go back and check it out on our page, but we did a little mini on it, and we talked to the owner. Her name is Michelle. Woman-owned business, honey. She's coming into 2026 with us, where she's living and not just surviving, honey. And so we're here, like I said, at the Blue Rose. If y'all are ever in Douglasville, Georgia, please do come and check it out, because we had something yesterday. It had some grits and some fish
and some Creole sauce.
But that won't. It was the sauce for me. Okay, I'm gonna
sauce.
tell y'all right now. It was the Creole sauce for me. It was. You can eat it by itself. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay? Get the Creole sauce. I'm not gonna hold you. By itself, it was good.
So with that, we have our mimosas. Yes. So we're gonna cheers for right now, and then we're gonna bring our guest, and we're gonna sip.
Look at that. Look at that. And this one, I think she said, was the blueberry. We have an apple one, and we have a strawberry one.
Yes.
And it's some of their signature drinks. So if y'all ever in town, check out their mimosas. She's also going to be bringing us out some beignets. And from what I knew, I thought that was like a Louisiana thing. And I actually don't tell nobody, but I ain't never had one. So it'll be my first time. Y'all check it out and see if I like it.
And you will get a natural reaction, I promise you.
You sure will, honey, because I'm about to tell you. If it's good, it's good. Okay.
All right, so moving forward.
Yes. Okay, so what else are we talking about? Oh, we wanted to talk about hormonal literacy. And y'all know we talk about hormones a lot because, being in the age group we are, we talk a lot about menopause and how we're getting through menopause and coping. But we don't want to cope no more.
What we doing?
We living.
We living with menopause.
In 2026, we live.
We're not giving menopause no power.
No
we're not
power.
giving no power at all.
We're going to have power over the menopause.
That's
because we're tired of this. We're tired
I'm tired of her.
So yes. So the hormonal literacy is muy importante. It's very important. Okay. Making sure our hormones is balanced, especially when we're going through menopause area, because you have all this fluctuation. You know what I'm saying? These hormones, they up and down. Y'all know my girl right here is she a specialist in menopause. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So with all the up and down and this and that, we need to get right in order to make sure we're in balance, and that we can keep a husband if we got one, and get one if we don't. Go ahead, tell them that. Tell the people about it. Tell them.
Ooh.
She gonna tell y'all.
Well,
tell the people about it. Y'all remember we had a guest. She told y'all she almost lost her husband during menopause.
She did.
She damn near lost him.
She did. She did. But yes, it's very important. More so for the woman, so that you can be a better mom, a better spouse, as well as being a better co-worker. Okay, a better boss. Yeah. Okay, because people walking on eggshells because you don't have your hormones in balance or in check, or you don't even know that's even what you're doing. Because a lot of times we go through changes and variations in our lives, and we don't even recognize what we're doing from day to day. But the people on the outside do, and sometimes they're afraid to let us know. And even when they do, a lot of times we don't know that it is connected to menopause. Because menopause symptoms is over 30 symptoms, and so all we used to grow up knowing was just hot flashes and decreased libido and vaginal dryness. But it's so much more than that. And so I guess as much as we are talking about it, and we continue to keep talking about it, us as women are more aware and cognizant of what that can be. And there's support groups out there. And in addition to that, going to your doctor and being an advocate for yourself, because we still have providers who will say, oh, that's just part of change. You're not really going through the symptoms. No, I need to be treated. And listen, if you go to your provider and they don't want to treat you, just come my way if you're in Central Florida area.
But the thing is, go to your provider. I agree. But I'm going to tell you point blank and the period. Go to somebody more so like her. The reason why I say that is because a lot of these providers have not been treating this the whole time. Because if you don't know, I'm going to let you know, recently the black box warning was taken off of some of the medications that it used to treat menopause and treat, people in our condition. I'm going to call it a condition. In our condition. And so at the end of the day, people like my girl here, she's been doing this all this time. She been treating, so she specializes in it. Where a lot of times physicians or OBGYNs is not really something they specialize in. They're new to it and they're just getting into it. So be mindful of that because you don't want to be the, for lack of a better word, like the test them. You don't want to guinea pig it. So go to somebody who's been doing it, who's been specializing in it. So
I
that's
must
the
say,
key.
yes, because I've heard some horror stories
Yeah, girl.
from OBs and primary physicians.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
will say,
Mhm.
and I care not to
Mhm.
share.
Exactly. We're
But-
gonna keep that on minimum because there's no disrespect to anybody, but just making sure that, like I said, in the year of the woman, we're gonna look out for each other and we're gonna look out for our health. So it's important that we see or seek out someone that already has been in this lane. You know what I mean? Because that's very important. Very important. We don't want to play with our health. Not today. Not in 2026. We're not gonna do it. No, we're not. Okay. So, like we told y'all before, we do have a guest. She is out here doing it big for women.
Real big.
She in her own lane. She's servicing the entire state of Georgia, honey.
Yeah, I
She
said,
is
I said, is it just Atlanta's?
Yes.
She said, no, the whole Georgia, the
The
whole
whole
state.
Georgia. I said,
The whole
well,
state of
girl,
Georgia.
come through. So she around here servicing the whole state of Georgia. And we about to bring her on. She's gonna give y'all a little tidbit about her information, tell us a couple stories about how great and amazing it is to be a woman in business because women doing everything in 2026. Okay. Her name is Norlisha, and she is the owner and co-owner of Pinky Promise Healthcare in Douglasville, Georgia. All right, Norlisha, come on, girl. Let's talk about it. Yes, we're gonna just have a seat right here. Mm-hmm. Show the people your drink, honey. Show the people your drink. She got a drink, so we're making sure everybody got one. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, this is.
That's nice, right?
Very, very nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blue Rose. We appreciate you. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you, Blue Rose. We appreciate you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Norlisha, and I am the owner, co-founder of Pinky Promise Healthcare. And actually, let me change that. I'm not the co-founder. I'm actually the owner,
Period.
the CEO of Pinky Promise Healthcare.
Okay.
And I say that because for so long, we're gonna be having powdered sugar all over our mouth. What we got going on here?
Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at this.
That
Thanks to
looks
Blue Rose.
delicious.
Oh,
Get into
show
it.
the people, honey.
Show the people.
Look at that. It got the
Get
strawberry on it.
into it. Yes.
Now, how are we gonna
indeed.
eat that?
I don't know, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
Y'all can best believe I'm gonna eat it.
Yes, we're gonna enjoy that.
I'm gonna eat it. Okay.
Go ahead.
So go ahead. CEO and owner.
I am the owner. And I say that because initially when I was talking about Pinky Promise Healthcare, because my husband is a family nurse practitioner,
Mhm.
I was giving him credit. But
Okay.
for being part of what God had given to me in a dream.
Period.
Pinky Promise Healthcare is not something I just woke up and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I see a need and this is what I need to do.
Mhm.
It came about after working in a major hospital, and I started noticing that a lot of the people that were coming in and being treated, their diagnosis was terminal.
Mm.
And I would ask, like, why did you wait so long to come in? Like,
Mhm.
you didn't sense that something was going on.
Right.
I was working on a surgical oncology unit, Euro, GYN, and it was a young lady who came in and she had vaginal prolapse that had a cancerous mass,
Oh
and
my
it was
gosh.
eating away at her body.
Wow.
The smell you could smell before going in the room.
Mm.
And so I thought about that and I said, okay, Lord, you put me in this situation for a reason because I
Mhm.
never thought I'd be working in this field. But I asked, I said, well, what took so long for you to come in? And some of the main things that she expressed was, one, medical insurance,
Wow.
a lack of medical
Mhm.
insurance, not having transportation,
Mhm.
not being able to get in with their PCM on time because they would schedule an appointment and it would be so far out that they would just say, I'm just not going, or just not having women who could relate to what they were going through to
Right.
be able to guide them and say, this is how you need to treat the condition that you have. So I went home and I was asleep and God was like, what do you say?
Not psst.
Let me talk to you for a minute. I was like, not today. Not today. We're not doing this.
You didn't turn around, did you?
I did. I said, I'm tired. Not today. But he said, no, I need to talk to you, Norlisha. He said, now, I have something I need you to do.
Mhm.
I said, okay, here we go. Because my relationship with God is not one where, you know, we're real political and we're quoting scriptures. I'm
Mm.
just like, look,
Real talk.
we about to have this conversation. Okay, let me know what's going on.
Right.
So he said, you know what? I have something I need you to do for your community. I want you to start a mobile service, and I want you to provide care to your community,
Mm-hmm.
not only that they need, but that they deserve quality health care. He said, so that's what you're going to be doing, but I got a name for you, and it's going to be called Pinky Promise. And I'm like, ain't nobody going to take
Like I think
ain't gonna take no Pinky Promise healthcare. I said, is that under negotiation? Like, can we rethink that? And he says, no, and it's going to be called Pinky Promise because it's going to be a way that you're telling people that you pinky promise to provide quality health care for your community. So
I love that.
I said, okay, Lord. And I say that because, like I said initially, people, when I launched that I was starting Pinky Promise Healthcare and I was going to be going in the community and I was going to be coming to you to provide healthcare services, whether it be weight management or sports physicals or what have you. As soon as I put it out there, people were congratulating my husband. They were saying, oh, congratulations, Greg, on starting your own business. And I thought, wait a minute, I don't remember God merging him in on that vision in my dream to say, hey, wake Greg up because he about to get in on this.
Exactly. Get him up.
Get him up. He about to be in on this vision. But he is employed by me. But as a woman, he happily encourages and supports what God had put in my life to say, this is what you need to do. But he got the credentials.
Right.
For some of the things that we need to, you know, provide for certain
Because he's here to
clientele.
help you.
He's here to help me. He is
Right.
my helpmate.
Exactly.
But it shouldn't discredit the fact that this was something for me.
But a lot of times women feel like they have to include their husband
Absolutely.
to give it credibility.
Absolutely.
Did you feel like that?
I did.
Okay.
I did. But for
Okay.
2026,
Period.
more.
Do you hear me?
no more. It's about me.
Yes.
Because when we went to shop around and get our, you have to have a collaborating physician when you're a nurse practitioner in certain areas. When we went to shop around for a collaborating physician, as soon as we walked in, what do you think they did?
Straight to your husband.
They went straight to my husband.
Well, let's just start with the fact that he's a man.
Right. That's what
That's
okay.
Whether he was a physician or a PA or
Absolutely.
NP,
Yeah.
the fact that there's a man present.
He
Of
could have
course
been a
they're gonna-
contractor, and they'd have thought he was the
Right.
one because he because he's a man.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
But when he was talking to him, my husband introduced who I was. He kind of looked like, "Why did you bring your wife?"
Wow.
So I'm like, "Wait a minute." But
Wait a darn minute.
But the crazy thing about that is my husband couldn't speak to what my vision was because it wasn't given to him.
Exactly.
It wasn't given to him.
Exactly.
God gave that to me. So in the conversation, he had to continuously refer to me to say, my wife will explain what we're doing, what the plan is, what her vision is, because he couldn't talk to it.
But thank goodness for your husband.
Amen.
Because it doesn't sound like he feels less than because he's following you.
Oh no.
It sounds like more of a partnership, because some things I'm sure you follow him on.
Absolutely.
And some things I'm sure he knows now. Yeah, I can follow my wife on that. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? It was given to her, and it's okay for me to follow that.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be.
Absolutely.
It should be just like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. So let's see. What questions do we have? So did you see, so you already spoke to the issue that you saw with women and what made the vision come to you, kind of.
Absolutely.
So is there anything that your business caters to women? Is there any part of your business that caters to women?
Yes. Like you said, we do service all genders, and we're family, so it goes from older to younger. But we want to start doing the IV infusions, electrolyte replacement. We do weight loss management, and majority of our population is women.
It's women, okay.
Because as we age, cortisol levels increase. We gain weight, and after a certain age, you just can't shake those pounds. So we do the semaglutide, GLP-1 injections for people. But yeah, and try to help support them through that process. What we do is we make it convenient for you. Okay. So instead of you having to go to a clinic, you know, you want to be private about it, I'll streamline the process. I'll draw the medication up for you. I come to you. I explain what it is. I stay in the loop throughout the whole process. We do weekly weigh-ins for the women, and it's all virtual. So all you have to do is take a picture. I want to see you on the scale. We want to, do this the honest way. So you take a picture, you send me a photo, I see how much you weigh. And then that way, not only are you seeing results or, feeling like you have the results, but you're actually seeing the results happen right in front of you. So, yeah.
So when so same for me, because I do weight loss as well in Central Florida area.
Okay.
Same reasons, same causes. As we age, our fat distribution shift. It's not longer our hips and thighs; it's in our stomach.
It's everywhere,
right? In our arms, on our neck.
Yes.
Those places. But yes, making the whole person feel good about themselves is what's essential for the woman. And with that being said, in addition to the IV infusions is amazing. It's an amazing add-on bonus, just so you know. The cost is very minimal and the revenue is high. So add that to your business ASAP.
Will do.
Especially when you guys have change of seasons. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And we don't. Okay, it's just hot and warm. It's just hot and warm. That's it. And so, with that being said, you have a lot of incidents where you have cold and flu seasons and shifts, right? And people getting sick and needing hydration and high vitamin C and glutathione. So, yes, absolutely. Please add that.
Thank you.
Such an amazing service while you're there,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah.
get an IV infusion, like you get the weight loss shot. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because while taking the weight loss, it does decrease your appetite. So you're losing a lot of the nutrients that you would normally get from food. And so it's important that
we have some more food.
Oh my goodness.
Do we?
We do. Okay, I need you to come and talk in front of the mic.
Listen, if y'all know me, y'all know I like to eat, honey. I am in the right place. I love food. Bring it on. What is?
And
Yeah,
come on, sugar.
Okay. And then there's a Biscoff.
This is our new Biscoff Nutella French toast that we're featuring for the new Blue Rose. It's just a spinoff of what we normally do. We like to switch it up. Our whether it's like our seasonal salads or our breakfast, our French toast and stuff, we always switch it up to give everybody a different appeal of what we can do in the back. Okay, it's the Biscoff cookie. It's Nutella. It's with a caramel cream on top and whipped cream, and it is delicious. So I hope
it looks delicious.
It's amazing.
It's a lot, and it's very filling.
Tell
Okay,
me what your shirt says.
it happens at the Blue because it does. Everything happens.
It's happening at the Blue, honey. It is happening.
Y'all come on down and y'all check us out. Okay.
All right, thank you, darling.
Thank you. Let me show them.
Show them, yeah. That thing look amazing. It looked too good. Once again, if y'all are in the Douglasville area, historical downtown Douglasville, y'all need to come on out to the Blue Rose, honey. Y'all know we spoke to Michelle yesterday. That was one of her employees doing an amazing job, honey. Everybody's nice and polite here, and they have served us well. And y'all see, they speak into my heart.
My mouth is watering.
You know I love food. Now look at this here. I'm gonna get into it. Y'all already know. Y'all know. I'm gonna get into it.
Okay. So back to you.
I'm gonna need an injection after that.
The immediately
got me.
one.
Right, you got me.
Right. Yes. Leave. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. What else? Any other questions?
I'm sorry.
But you were talking about adding the IV infusions and the
Yes.
importance of being able to replace those electrolytes and stuff, and
And
those vitamins that
those
you
vitamins,
missed out on.
yes, and of course, I'm pretty sure there's one for arthritis, and then there's one for alcohol or any type of other addictions, and there's so many different formulations out there
Wow.
that can be patient specific.
Yeah.
That I love, because it's not just your energy or you're sick. It's it's more. It's like
Right.
over 10 different varieties.
Nice.
And as a patient, those are literally amazing, because you have to consider that our food nowadays is lacking so much nutrients.
Absolutely.
And so that's the reason why we need these IV infusion therapies, because we need to replace, you know what I mean? So yeah, adding that probably would be an amazing next step, honey.
Yes, and in addition to that, for women who don't have, who are not candidates for hormonal treatments, there's also peptide therapy as well.
Okay.
That you may want to look into, such as NAD. Is
Okay,
one.
I've heard.
Glutathione is another one.
Yeah.
Those, and vitamin D, because a lot of times we have brain fog because of low vitamin D, we don't even know it.
Exactly.
So it could be those simple things. that is essential. That can
Absolutely.
help along with the supplementation. What I do is I let my client talk and speak because you
Mhm.
know I tell everybody my clinic is a health sanctuary. So a lot of times they sit down and they just tell me everything, and that's fine because then it allows me to listen to what you have going on
Right.
to see how I can help you outside of what you're coming in for.
Correct.
Because a lot of times we don't have that one-on-one with our provider, and
Mhm.
so I try my best to allow that moment for them so they can at least feel like they're being listened to and they're being heard.
Yes. Yes.
Do
Exactly.
you feel the same way? When you do
Absolutely.
your concierge?
I do. And I feel like by having that one-on-one and being able to sit down with them, explain exactly what's going on, it takes away the gray areas. So everything is clear, it's transparent, and they know exactly what they're doing. They're being looked at as a person and not their diagnosis. And people love that. They love when you see them as a person and you say, you know what, you're actually investing in what I'm saying I need to better myself. And but yeah, I love that.
Love that.
Mhm.
So how do you? Okay, so I know me being a nurse. I've been a nurse for 17 years, and I remember when I first became a nurse, honey. And you working 12-hour shifts. I would not pee for 12 hours. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, as nurses, and not even as nurses only, but as women and
Mhm.
moms, a lot of times we don't take care of ourselves.
Mhm.
So how do you feel like you go about taking care of your health, or do you go about prioritizing your own health, and with also being a woman in business?
No,
See,
I don't.
it's
I'm gonna tell you what to do, but I ain't doing it type
Right.
person, and it's so bad.
So
Mhm.
I know.
recently, this past year, I've had a lot of health scares, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has just brought me back to life. Okay, because I work for a medical team in the morning time, and then I work in my clinic in the afternoon. And so my physician was like, "I need you to take care of yourself because we need you here."
Correct.
Right? And so, and I'm doing EKG, stress tests, echoes, blood work, more blood work, CT scans, VQ scans, all because of stress-related incidents, and in addition to,
you.
right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
in addition to my own health issues such as my autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's, and things like that. So it's a compounded layer of
Mhm.
things, and not taking care of myself showed this past year in 2025. And so I vowed that after my doctor looked at me and said, "I need you to get it together."
Yeah.
I got it. I'm getting it together.
Getting it
Not got it, but I'm getting it
Getting
together.
it together.
I'm working out.
Gather it up.
I'm back to working out 3 times a week. I'm back to drinking my water.
Mhm.
And little things like that
Yeah.
matters. IV infusion. I stick my own stuff. Now I used to have to wait for a friend like her, or when I'm
To
at work.
go.
Baby, I already know
Where to go?
right there, and I stick myself. That's where I'm at right now because I'm now taking my health much more seriously.
And I need to. And like you, I also have an autoimmune disorder called ITP. And I know I should be doing better. I know this. And I said in 2026, what I did in 2025, I'm not doing in 2026. And that was making myself available to everybody. I was stretching myself so thin. I was carrying everyone's weight on my shoulders. And then I'm looking at myself like, girl, what you do for you today?
Right.
I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. I'm a great friend.
You like your great friend.
And so you need that stuff reciprocated sometimes.
You need to be poured
a
back
break.
into.
You need to be poured back into. And so my cup was getting empty. And so for the new year, I had planned something for my family. And I had us all sit around the table. And I bought like these little glass plates. And I bought some permanent markers. And I had everyone write on the plate what they were leaving in 2025.
Period.
My kids, my husband, myself. But what was shocking was when we all looked at what we had wrote on our plates before we broke those plates and said, okay, goodbye to
That's a
2025.
great symbolism.
I love that.
Oh, I love that.
One of the things that was on the plates was self-doubt.
No,
That's
Every
that.
single person.
I can believe it.
Every
100%.
Oh,
from
my
my
goodness.
8-year-old,
Mhm.
my 10-year-old,
Mhm.
my 17-year-old, my husband, and myself, we all had self-doubt on our plate.
Oh, that's
I could believe it.
Oh my Lord.
And I said, we really need to leave some things in 2025.
Right.
Because how is it that we encourage each other and we say, you can do anything, you can do all things, nothing is impossible, you can walk through any door that you feel like you want to be a part of, yet we are doubting ourselves.
Because a lot of times people believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I say that all the time, that you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to believe in somebody more than they believe in themselves, because they're never going to get to the goal that you wish for. or the, you know what I mean? They're never
Yeah.
gonna get to that. But at the end of the day, if we don't even believe in ourselves,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
How are we gonna make it to new
Next,
heights?
absolutely.
But that's your 2025 year.
Yeah,
Because your 2026 you is coming through.
because now it's all about me.
Period.
It's all about me. I said I can't do that anymore. I said that was a realization that we needed to see
Yeah.
to be able to say, okay, it's time to move forward. We can't stay in that
Mhm.
place.
Right.
So
Right. So yeah, a lot of times we don't take care of our health as women, as mothers, entrepreneurs, things like that. So how old are you? If you don't mind
47.
saying? 40. Oh, okay. 40.
Yeah,
Go
baby.
ahead.
Through.
And
look
where is the perimenopause? Because
That's what
it ain't
I'm
touched
saying.
me.
It ain't touched you.
And I'm so ready
God
for
bless
it.
you. No, you're not.
I promise
No, you're
you.
not.
I promise you. I'm so
I promise you
tired. I
don't.
said this
No.
body
No,
is
no,
not
no, no, no.
designed to
No.
still be doing this stuff.
No, I want
still
you.
got everything going on too,
I'm
but
ready.
I still feel like I got a little perimenopause because I get brain fog a lot, and I don't know if that's just because of school. But let me tell you something. I'm like, well, where did I could have just set something down right there and I don't know where it's at.
Mhm.
Where did it go?
Mhm.
I'm holding the phone, but who got my phone?
And it's in
Let
your
me
hand.
call it.
Where is
Let
it?
me call it.
Call the
Call it
phone
real
so I
quick.
can find out where it's at. I'm with the phone.
Mhm.
I was on the phone the other day with my daughter. Talking about some girl, I don't know what's going on. I'm looking all over this bed. Like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I'm looking for my phone. Literally looking for the phone. I'm on the phone with the baby. Can't find. I said, something's wrong. And so to me, that's like the entry into. I feel like I'm
maybe
entering the perimenopause. That's what I feel.
Maybe
I don't
that's
know
it.
because I still got everything
Maybe.
going on.
Yes, I'm sure you have some things going on.
I don't. I
And it-
want it to just stop. I'm
No,
ready.
no,
I'm ready for.
So what you want to stop also affects your hormones.
Absolutely. I know. I know.
Right?
I
So
know.
as much as we say, oh my God, I can't wait for my period to be gone. Well, baby, then that's when it's gonna be the time you're gonna grow hair everywhere you don't want hair to grow, but on your head. Okay. That's when your voice changes, you're gonna sound like a man.
Right.
So
Good morning, baby.
right. So welcome those things.
Right,
If
I
you
got
want
you, I got
everything
you.
to stop.
Okay, so
Right.
I digress.
You can
Right.
Go back.
Yeah.
Let it do itself.
Okay.
gracefully.
Right. Because honey, you don't
Gracefully.
want it.
But you know, we look at the stats. They say, okay, 40, mid 40s, sometimes in the 30s. I'm like, okay, I'm 47, and I ain't tapped into it yet. But with the brain fog,
Mhm.
I do have that. But then I kind of, give the excuse that I'm just tired. I'm not getting enough sleep.
Exactly.
But that's
I'm
what
doing
we
too
do.
much.
That's what I said.
That's
Yeah,
what
we make
do.
excuses
We make
for it.
excuses for our health issues.
Mhm.
As long as we can tie it to something that's outside of us, we feel like it's that problem, but not our problem.
Right.
Right.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you a women's health questionnaire. I'm gonna text it to you, and so you can look at
Please.
those at least 30 symptoms, so you can recognize which one belongs to you. Because you got a few. You're 47. I'm 46, baby.
Yeah. Listen, so
Well,
I met the expert here, honey. I was like, well, no, I'm still having my period, honey. So
Yes.
I don't know what y'all over there doing.
Right.
But I'm still having my period. So it's
Real
like
heavy.
clockwork. honey.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
like,
looking
who
for the
told you?
long time frame.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Nothing.
It's
I'm
like
like
right on
getting
time.
light. Nope, not
Mm-mm.
none
Heavy.
of that is happening. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? But then when she started explaining to me more of the symptoms, because
Mhm.
me, I'm an ICU nurse, so menopause is not my specialty. I'm telling you right now. Now I have something critical going on. Come get me. Okay,
Mhm.
so at the end of the day, when I'm around her and I'm hearing all these, I'm like, well, that do sound a little bit familiar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I do say so myself.
Right.
And so then I'm like, maybe I am a little perimenopausal up in here. So I think, honey, I am. Now I haven't had the physical symptoms, but definitely
Yeah.
mental, I feel like.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me give you a little caveat, a little gem.
Drop it on me.
I'm gonna drop it on you. Okay, so let me tell you my symptoms: arthritis in my hands and my
Mhm.
knees. Okay, so I can't drop it down too low like I used to. But
Alright.
you know, I'm getting older. You know, I'm getting more mature and more seasoned, so I should be doing that anyway.
Right. At this big age, we
At
need
a
to
big
just
age, I guess not.
cut it out.
All right, cut out. But yeah, so I have arthritis, so I take a supplement called beetroot for that.
Mhm.
And vaginal, not vaginal, but stress urgency. Like I gotta hurry up and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, and the frequency, and I get up in the middle of the night, have to go and pee, and then you
Mhm.
can't go back to sleep because you have insomnia.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So-
got insomnia? I got this.
Well, I have insomnia, but mine is a result because I'm a veteran too. I don't know if I told y'all.
Me
that.
too. Me as well.
In the Air Force for
Yes,
15
ma'am.
years.
Yeah.
So I suffered a traumatic experience where I was in a medically induced coma and didn't think I was going to make it. So that feeling of being asleep causes me to not want to sleep because it feels like I have no life in me. So as a result, I don't sleep. I didn't sleep last night.
Why?
But you don't look like a girl.
Okay,
period.
I don't look like what I did
You
today,
don't.
but that's
No,
what I'm
you don't.
saying.
No, you don't.
That's what I'm trying
Are
to
you getting
tell
your benefits?
Yes. Yeah, my husband also, he's a veteran as well.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
He getting his benefits?
100%.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
All right.
Okay.
It's
well,
okay. She just want to be included. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's all right. You all right. It's all right.
So, but I digress. But either way, but I have about 10 symptoms, right?
Mhm.
At least, just counting off my head. So I went and got testosterone pellets. Yes, so I went to my OBGYN.
Okay.
Whereas I do testosterone cream, I don't do pellets as of yet in my
And I
office.
told her to do the
Pills instead of
And
the
now
cream.
she doing it. Mm-hmm.
So, so I went to my OBGYN and I said, listen, I want some testosterone, please. He said, sure, we're gonna do some pellets. I said, no, I want no, I want cream. He said, no, we're not doing cream. We're doing pellets. And there's other reasons why, which
Yeah.
whatever. So I said, well, give me the lowest dose, okay? Because sometimes providers just it's a standard dosage for every patient. It's just one set dosage. I said, give me the lowest dosage because I don't want the side effects of testosterone.
For real.
I just want the benefits.
Yeah,
I don't want all the side effects.
Right.
And in addition to that, I have progesterone, the Mirena,
Okay.
from so that I don't get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So I have I have it taken out. But I'm going to put it back in. So that for not reproductive issues, but more so of me not using progesterone as part of the hormonal treatment.
Oh, gotcha.
So hormone balance.
It's a hormone balance.
yeah.
Yes, for sure. So you don't have to do, because if you do hormonal treatment, the estrogen patch, you have to take progesterone
Right.
suppositories.
Mhm.
So instead of me doing suppositories, just put the Mirena up in there. So I could forget it's there.
And
just
I'm not
slow
even worried
release.
about
I
it.
ain't even worried about it. So
No,
yeah.
that's true.
But so far so good though. The symptoms have been good. I get a little raspy sometimes.
Like you're a smoker.
Right. Right. A little raspy. But I'll take that over the joint pain and stuff like that that I used to have. And the brain fog is definitely much, much better.
And it helps with muscle strengthening. The
Absolutely.
testosterone, yes, because
Yes.
as women we start to lose muscle, over
Yeah,
time. So the testosterone actually
Helps
it's
rebuild
very
the muscle.
beneficial.
Okay.
That's true.
Mhm.
So something to think about.
Yeah.
Bring it sexy
I
back.
could be your mentor if you need me to. Just put it
I
out
would
there.
I would love that.
Okay,
I'm all about that.
all about the laboratory. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so any other questions for this young lady?
So what? I did have another question. Hold on, y'all.
And then let's sip. What's this?
I
yours?
know.
Oh yeah, go
These
ahead.
pretty drinks they made for us. So we, let me get you a toast in.
Yes,
Ting.
thank you.
So what's one thing women should stop explaining in 2026?
Explaining themselves.
Mm.
I feel like when you explain yourself to people, a lot of times they're listening to critique because of their own personal biases.
Yes.
I'm to the point now where I'm only worried about my internal validation.
Mm.
I shouldn't have to explain myself to people.
Right.
I shouldn't have to tell you how good I am
Right.
or how valuable I would be
Right.
because you may not think that anyway.
Exactly.
So what's the point?
And they ain't gonna put no more self doubt on you, honey.
No,
Yeah.
no, not
Once
at
you
all.
give people the opportunity to respond, trying to have you explain yourself,
Right,
this is more that you take in and create the more self doubt.
right.
I love that. So we just not explaining, period.
No, we're not explaining.
I heard her.
Your actions will speak for you.
Period.
So you don't really have to explain yourself
Mhm.
to people or, for me, it felt like when I first started Pinky Promise, I think everyone thought I just woke up and be like, oh, I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna get out here and I'm new. I don't know what I'm talking about. I
Mhm.
just want to do something different. And that's not what it was.
Mhm.
My business was a dream deferred but not denied. I had
Right.
sat on this for
Mhm.
years. And when you said my husband is a great partner, he is. Because for years, when I woke up and I had expressed to my husband what I wanted to do, initially we both were in MP school together. And then COVID hit. I stepped back. I started traveling as a COVID nurse. And I said,
Didn't you love that?
I did.
My
Yeah,
money was
girl.
good on it. It was so.
You could tell me nothing. I was
Forget
rich.
that MP, honey. Okay, what? MP, what?
MP who? Finish. The male dominated market is better for you anyway. So I was like, but I told him, I said, I'll step away, I'll travel. It was during clinical times. You go ahead and you don't work, you just focus on getting your degree.
Nice.
But when you finish, I'm gonna pimp you out.
Period. PIMP.
Girl.
So
I love it.
I'm gonna pimp you out for them credentials.
That's
now.
right.
And did.
And did.
So when I told him about my vision and I kept saying, I don't really want to do it. I was at Emory and he was like, I think it's time. And I said, I'm scared of that guaranteed money versus that once you're on your own, you got to figure it out.
Mhm.
As an entrepreneur, the onus is on you always.
Right. Exactly.
So I went from full-time to part-time, and I was still kind of,
Baby stepping.
I was baby stepping. My husband, he went, had the business registered, but without me even knowing.
Okay,
It's put solely in my name.
I love this husband.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And did put it solely, and that's why I say it's my business. It's no co-owner. He's not on that license at all. It just says Pinky Promise Healthcare, Norlisha L. Ford. So
Period.
I was part-time, and he said, I'm working now. It's time. Like this, you put yourself on the back burner. It's time for you to step forward and do what you've always wanted to do.
Right.
And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make that leap. And so I came home. I was working night shift. And I remember him coming. He said, "Norlisha, I need you to wake up." And I'm like, "I just work night shift. I'm tired." Like, "Greg, for real?" He says, "I got something for you. Don't ruin the mood. Just wake up." And I looked, and he had the business license framed in a gold frame.
I love it.
And he presented it to me, and he said, "It's time for you to clock out."
I know that's right. Ain't God
And I
good?
said, "Shoot."
What you say?
You go to work with a different attitude when you know you ain't gotta be there.
Yes, I'm gonna try.
Mhm.
Yes, honey.
You wait for
Yes,
somebody to say something to
Yes,
you.
please try me.
Today,
I'd be
today,
like,
today.
I'd be like, oh, because I don't have to be here.
Because I had my
Here,
bag
now,
stretched out.
here.
Just,
Listen.
what you need? I'm about to go. Let me get out of here.
Exactly.
My husband said I could be at the house now.
Period.
Oh, I love
So,
it.
But still, once again, your husband, because you paid it forward. You
yeah.
paid
Yes.
it forward to his credentials.
Yeah,
and then he
absolutely.
came back and got you. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And you fear that because
Yeah.
I've been in situations where, I didn't have someone who was willing to do that for me, which is why I was so scared. You have that trauma that you're just
Mhm.
like, can I really trust you? I'm always going to
Right.
decide. It's been 16 years, but still,
Exactly.
Mhm.
people change.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay, my hormones may change. Are you still gonna love me?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Right.
but yeah, when he did that for me, it was the validation that I needed to say, okay, now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn.
It's your
And
turn.
so that's why I hold so close to what I'm doing and my vision for Pinky Promise Healthcare, because I love what I'm doing. I love being able to be there for people, but I found myself having to explain to them how good I was.
Mhm.
Not that I can be at Emory, and every hospital I've gone to, people have wanted to put me in other positions, and I'm getting recognition from my patients about how I take the time with them and I explain, where other people do, like, look, let the doctor talk to you, and if you don't understand, it is what it is.
Mhm.
But I have that patience because
Mhm.
I've been a patient,
Exactly.
and so I feel like everything that I've done has been aligned by God.
Mhm.
And I joke about him saying, sometimes I feel like God thinks I'm from the show me state because he has to take me through so many things
Mhm.
for me to be able to understand. And I be saying, Lord, for real, I
Mhm.
ain't got to experience that to know
Mhm.
how to tell somebody how to get through that.
Right.
But he's like, no, I'm a see how you handle this storm. So now I just be like, okay, Lord, because I know whatever he's taking me through, at the end, that elevation is going to be
It's amazing.
amazing to the point where it's just like, oh, this is so
It
good.
feels
Dang, this
so
is
good.
delicious.
You almost forget what you
Ooh,
went through in order to get to where
you
you're at.
forget.
Mhm.
Because the reward is so much.
Oh my,
better.
it's delicious. It's so
Yes,
yummy.
Yes.
And so when I know I'm really going through, I say, oh God, you about to do your big one. on
Okay,
this
you
one.
be shaking and
Yeah,
rocking
yeah,
and
you
praying
gotta
and
do your
crying.
big
You
one.
like, Jesus, I know there's a
Ex-
rainbow at the end of this
ex-
storm. Come on.
Right,
Let
right.
the sunshine. I know what's coming. I know
Yeah, so
So like she said, honey, 2026 women, we not explaining nothing.
no.
Okay, nothing.
So
We
Miss
just not
Leanne, what
explaining.
you letting go?
What am I letting go?
Yeah.
I told you this stress.
Oh, the stress.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
How about de-stressing you in school?
Listen,
Because I know what that looks like.
so I'm done in August, y'all, and you hear me talk about it no more. Okay, I'm done in August. So
Yeah.
in August, when I'm done, then that's when I probably will de-stress. But I'm still trying to like take certain steps to be more organized, so that certain things are less stressful.
Mhm.
So I have to do at this point. I feel like I need to do whatever I have to do to kind of like decrease the stress. Because like she said, she already has some issues in 2025.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her like, girl, I don't even want to have the same issue. So, sometimes, like you said, you ain't got to go through something. You can see your friend go through
Right.
something and be like, oh, okay, let me get myself together. Or
Correct.
your friend go through something and she come and let you know, girl, you need to be focusing on your health too. You need to get yourself together. Because
Correct.
at the end of the day, we don't want nothing to happen to either one of us.
Right,
So let's get this together. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So at the end of the day, like she said, she working out more and stuff. I jump double dutch. You know what I'm saying? So
And
like
she brought her double dutch.
I brought her double dutch. Yeah. So I try to stay active and stuff as well too. So it's important to me, although I can't do as much as I used to because I'm in school. So like right after work, then I'm in school. But like I said, I want to do as much as I can to try to lower the stress and then also still, be active and things like that. So I'm doing what I can, but I plan to, up the end in 2026.
Do you find yourself having to push yourself more to take those steps to do?
Yes, I was just telling somebody that, like me, I'm the type of person where I automatically take initiative because I'm in competition with myself.
Amen.
I'm never in competition with anybody else. I'm in competition with me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be the best me that I can be. So, but the longer this school goes on, because it's a 3-year program and it's 3 years straight. So I'm summer too. You know what I mean? So I feel like the longer this is going on, it's testing my ability to take my own initiative. Like I have to really like get in my head and talk to myself like, come on, girl.
Yeah,
come on, we almost there. Like it's a light at the end of the tunnel. But when I'm telling you I have to talk myself out of quitting every day, every day I have to talk myself out of quitting. So I feel like it is testing my commitment to myself. Because one thing I always have is a commitment to me. You know what I'm saying? Before anybody else. And so it tests my commitment to myself in order to complete what I started. But I'm never a quitter. So if I said this is what I'm going to do,
I'm going to
then you
complete it.
best believe that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Like, don't never doubt me.
Yeah.
Because I'm never doubting myself. And so that's why I always tell people, like, it's important to, like you were saying, the self-doubt. Once that creep in, it could be harmful. Because if you don't doubt yourself and you made a commitment to yourself, it allows you to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? So even though this program is taking on my life, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I believe in myself so much allows me to have the discipline to get through the program.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that, still the stress.
Stress still.
The stress.
Mine is letting go.
What do you mean letting go?
Mine is letting go things that were attached to me that needed to be let go a long time ago.
Ooh.
Nice.
So things, people, career, right? Sometimes, because again, we're such nurses in general. I don't know about this new generation, child. They all about the bag, the outfit, and the shoes.
That part.
We came in with whatever we could find on the floor. So, but as nurses, though, we are natural caregivers. Absolutely, we're natural nurturers. So that bleeds out before anything else.
Right.
And so when it's like Lorex, when you see some need something. But anyway, making a long story short, every time I see something or somebody needing my help, my assistance is automatic.
Oh, when you see a need,
right. And so my extension became too far for me to even pull back for myself.
Oh yeah.
So I was always overextending, always trying to please, subconsciously, not thinking, not even knowing that that's what I was doing anyway.
Yeah.
It's like you said, you was over explaining yourself to let people know that you're more than qualified to do the job.
Right.
I now know that I am the woman for the job.
Absolutely.
And I now know that whatever I give, it needs to be reciprocated. If I'm pouring into you, I need you to pour right back into me. Yes. And if you can't pour not even a drop, then baby, I don't want nothing that you have to drink.
Yeah.
Right. And so I've had to let go of some things and some people. And even within my career, I had to put boundaries even within my job to say, listen, I'm not you asking for too much.
Yeah.
It's way too much. Yeah. And knowing the word no is a complete sentence.
I know that word, honey.
No, I won't be able to do that.
I think I learned that in 2024.
I can't do that. Right. And that's hard to do when you're a people pleaser.
Yeah,
that's very hard to do. You can always find a reason why okay is okay. And no more okay to be okay.
Yes.
That's important though, because you literally will just yes yourself to death.
Oh my God.
Yes, and yes. And then what about you?
Right.
And I'm telling you, I learned that just a couple years ago because it got to the point where I was like, dang, it was feeling like, oh, I cared more about people than they cared about me.
Right.
And that gets a little bit daunting. Like you almost feel like, well, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean? I was feeling some way about it. So I was like, no, I can't keep telling everybody, oh yeah, let me try and figure out, let me see if I can do it. Let me try and see if I can do it. No, now the answer is no first. No. Yeah. And then I can go back and think if I can do it. And if I can do it, and it's not going to be too much on me, then I can go back and say yes. But if I say yes because of the type of person I am,
right,
I'm gonna break my back trying to do it because I already said yes, even if I want to back out. So that's why now I say no to everything first.
Ooh, she did that to me coming to this trip.
No, she did.
And did. She said no. She's like, but let me look at my calendar and I will get back to you and let you know. and I had to respect that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
If you
yeah.
say no first, it gives you the opportunity to get some clarity about it.
Yeah.
Because we automatically want to say yes first because we want to be of
Yes.
service.
Of
Mhm.
That's our
course.
natural self is to be of service. No, say no first. Just try that in 2026. Say
Yeah.
no first, and you can always go back and say yes.
And no is the universal language.
Yeah.
So, it ain't
Right.
like saying yes.
Yes, yes.
No is universal. And I
Mhm.
had to learn that people will fall in love with your hand and not your heart.
Mhm.
And you have to be
Exactly.
careful about that.
Exactly.
You have to be careful about that because as soon as you
Yes.
start saying no, that's
Mhm.
when you realize the change.
The
comes.
changing people.
The changing
The
people. They're like, wait a
people.
minute,
That part.
you can't give me something. So now all of a sudden you're not in my life.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
what it
And
is.
because the pullback game is real.
it is. It
across the
is.
board.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna start practicing. I'm gonna go in the mirror. I'm gonna say no.
No. Exactly.
And do
No.
it. Oh, I love
Exactly.
it.
No. To everybody. Everybody getting a no.
That's how I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I'll go back and say, okay, so I can do such and such.
Right.
But it's like you gotta say that no. I learned. You gotta say that no
Yeah.
first. It's required.
Yeah, and you know what? You're right because sometimes we do come and we ask something. We say yes. That means you're saying yes to everything,
Right.
instead of saying no and then come back. So this is what I can do for you. though.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like, no, I can't do such and such. But let me say something. I can do this part now. Can you find somebody else to do that part? Because this is what I can do.
Right.
I can manage that.
Right.
And it's important, especially if I'm trying to de-stress, honey. No,
I don't say you could add anything else for your
I
point.
can't add nothing.
No,
You hear
you're
me? I'm already a lunatic. Don't try me. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
And
now.
it's- It is.
Okay, so we gotta wrap this up. It was so great to speak with Norlisha. Once again, she is
thank you.
from Pinky Promise Healthcare. They service all of Georgia.
All of Georgia.
So wherever you at, get them a call. You got a number? How do
I
you get in
do.
contact?
I do. The number is 678-230-4555.
Okay, give me your website and
And we are at Pinky Promise Healthcare. Everything's pretty simple. We have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we also have a email. So it's pinkypromisehealthcare@gmail.com.
right. So
So-
get in contact with them any point in time, whatever healthcare issues you have. If they don't have the service, they probably have somewhere where they can go
And
ahead
also, what's your social
reach
media
out.
handles? as well?
She just said that.
Oh, you said that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry. All I
Yeah.
heard was the email. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So whatever you need, they can probably get you to the right service if they don't provide it. But when them kids ain't got them physical, they gotta do these sports.
Yes.
Call Norlisha because they're gonna be Johnny.
Let us come to you. Let us do it all in the comfort of your home, or we'll come to the school and make sure that everybody gets done, at the same time. So just use us. That's what we're here for, to make it convenient.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna take our glass, okay, and take yours, me. And I want you to say a closing for this show here.
So the closing, I'm just gonna model it right after what Norlisha said. Once again, we said in 2026, women gonna stop explaining and we're gonna start living. So in 2026, no more explaining.
That's it.
All right.
Good.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to y'all.
Sip slow.
You know, I don't even drink.
I know that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna do a little
A little
sip, but I
sip.
don't
A little
drink.
sip.
And let me put this one thing on here where you
but
you
that
did
doesn't-
say you was gonna be a mentor. So since it is recorded, I
will
want
say yes to that.
It's on video.
I want to make
Say yes to
sure
the
that
best.
we have heard
Norlisha not playing.
about this mentorship. Because your girl, I don't know what I don't know. So I'm
Exactly.
always willing to reach out
Mm.
Absolutely.
and learn more. So
Absolutely. I am,
my new mentor, y'all.
I am an educator first,
Yes.
She
a
is.
teacher second. Okay.
She
and
was
then
my clinical instructor.
I was
initially.
she was my student.
Mhm.
Now, and
Wow.
I don't befriend my students. Now, let me just make this very clear for anybody who wants to be a student of mine. I do not befriend my student, but however,
However,
Some people just kind
I'm
of get
here.
it. Get on in there.
the energy though was just unmatched. I couldn't push her away.
Yeah.
Just came on through and wear my place like but yes, I would love to mentor you. I love your spirit. I love your energy. I think what you provide is amazing for the people, and concierge is needed because that is a new wave of healthcare.
Mhm.
I did that as well, and it provided many benefits. So, and I still do it. I do it for my VIP patients. You got to pay
Nice.
VIP status.
That is
Come on. If you want me to lose 2 hours of my day to come see you, got to pay for the other people that could be there in my
Exactly.
office.
Exactly.
So again, but my name is Tasha Griffin, located downtown of Orlando, TPMS. I do all things. Don't walk away with nothing. Okay, weight loss. You want lazy hair? I got that. Special hair on our chin when we get old.
I know. I'm not in.
You're
I
not
don't-
plucking
I
yet.
don't have
I'm not
I'm
plucking.
just hairy by nature.
It's hair by nature.
Yeah, so
Mm.
that's another thing I need to slow back on and want that menopause to happen because
You don't want that extra hair that you don't need to have
Have a
because
full
it grows
beard.
everywhere else.
Have a full
Right?
beard.
And then you have no edges. Like I don't understand. But yeah, so I take care of you if you're in the Central Florida area. This lovely young lady will take care of you the whole state of Georgia.
Exactly.
The whole state of Georgia. So thank you guys for listening.
Yes. And
Tune
we will
in for our
see
next
y'all
episode.
next time. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna see y'all on the next episode of FemRx. Bye,
Take
y'all.
care.
It's wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. Good. Asia, can you hit and finish?